mound for this Mother's Day matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours, but that doesn't necessarily indicate what pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. In there, now the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Baez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
In is Christian Yelich. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 5. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Quintana isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brett Anderson starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the
Oh,
time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Bounce to first. Cron is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Keston Hiura. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Bodie ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Bodie from shallow right. The tag, and he is out. So here is Avisail Garcia. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's hitless in 6 tries. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
The set and the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The count now at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chris Bryant now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's at number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Hira ranging up the middle on to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hira has got it, and the side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. 1-1 to Schwarber. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Drilled down the line. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The left fielder, number 24.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Navarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays.
And they'll take the bat out of Braun's hands here as he's walked intentionally.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out. Settling in now, David Bodie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Orlando Arcia
hits this one hard the other way. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber going back on it, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. 2-1.
That's inside.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the air out to right. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. In there, 0-1.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia, and that one is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and the throw is wide. So they catch a break here. Navarez reaches on the error after the strike. jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup called strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. He's set, now the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. He was given a free pass via the. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana.
Number 32.
He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Nope.
Ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Navarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, David Bodie. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Bodie.
Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Navarez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Bodie is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Nope,
off
that's
the
a ball.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a
Oh,
look at a
that's
slider
inside.
here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Base hit into right center.
To the tag.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Next for Milwaukee, Jed Jerko. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia, batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez on to first, and there are 2 down. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. On order of the Brewers. Score holds at 4-3. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And now pitch on the way.
Brent Suter.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Suter hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1 now to Kipnis. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Bodie, not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Schwarber over at second. Kipnis is over at first with 1 away. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1. Heading forward now is the DH, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gamel is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, Hira brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Knocks one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hira leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
No balls and a strike to count. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. One and 2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Corbin Burns.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The Brewers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. First pitch on its way. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
That's outside.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
The catcher, number 40.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Ryan Braun. And the Cubs were trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Popped him up. Rizzo is there for it. One away.
The third base
at the plate. Jed Jerko has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. To a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 32, Ross Holt.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Holt tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The Brewers down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
And with that save, the accolades just keep rolling in for him. That's save number 341 in his big league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Rollie Fingers on the all-time saves list. Save that baseball for the mantelpiece.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally.
Here
Chicago
rode
an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Chatwood claims the win out of the pen, his first. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 2 and 3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support.